I think he was talking to the kids, Drug.
Oh, the kid. The kid? Are there 6 kids or?
Yeah, there are 6 kids.
Nice,
Oh,
Drug.
okay. I didn't know that. All right.
No, it's okay.
Yeah, but we did kill that thing, so that's pretty cool.
It seems they were hiding.
Hiding from what?
He motions back to the head. It was heading towards the village.
Oh, that makes sense. At least the mother will be pleased to hear from us.
What I know about mother?
Their mother?
Yes.
Unlikely.
The mother he's referring. The mother he's referring to.
Unlikely.
Unlikely. Can I try? Religion? Would it be like religion?
I think he's more talking about like their biological mother, not like a religious mother.
Oh, I thought. Okay, my misunderstanding. Never mind.
I love my mom.
This Marie, you're drunk. Go home.
I don't drink. I'm fine.
Player of Mesmer, you're drunk. Go home.
All right. He'll nod and say, "Well, if you'd like, what are you all coming back this way?"
Well, we were planning on trying to forge an alliance to rid the world of that creature, but I guess it's excuse me. Guess it's no longer really needed.
I wouldn't say that.
Yeah.
And why is that?
Because, if I may, sir.
Yeah, sure.
This is only an effect. There will be more. As long as the cause remains in Tal'Dorei.
And that is?
The Whispered One. Vecna.
There are a round of hisses from the kobold. And you watch as even the silver cloud members, or I'm not sorry, not the silver cloud, the Kruzniaks, even they sort of stiffen up.
He's back. We saw it ourselves. And this beast was only an effect of his return. If he remains, there'll be more. But what I've set out to do while I am here, and we have, and I'll motion back to all of them, is to forge a more than temporary alliance between the clans. We need allies. And you need allies to protect your home. Join us and your brothers here in the Wildlands. Together, we can rid the land, this foul being, and the others that may come. You don't have to give up your autonomy or your individual tribes. Just work together with one another. Help us remove him once again.
And what do you offer to us in return?
Protection, as well as somewhat financially beneficial plan of battle, and an opportunity to expand your land.
Also, as Drog says that, Mesmer just points to the fucking head that is Slaughter. We also just got rid of that for you, so,
That's also true. We did kill
maybe weigh your options,
We also did just kill that, yes.
Not only that, but we also didn't kill you. We could have absolutely done that since you attacked first.
Mesmer.
And we were being nice.
Drago kind of reached and just pat her on the head, Mesmer.
I mean, he does prove a point. We could have slaughtered all of you.
We could, yes.
Well, we did not know that it was you.
That is true. I don't blame you.
What we want when all of this is over, besides protection, because protection is always good, especially when you're people like us.
Yes.
What we want is some power. Not much. We just want to be able to rule over our little section of the wildlands and be recognized as an actual people.
So be it. Prusnake. Who seems to be the leader of the Prusnake sect with them?
As the Prusniaks, it would be this guy right here.
He'll kind of motion for him to come over. Come, brother.
He will go ahead and make his way forward, and will kind of lightly shove this.
What?
He'll kind of make his way over, and the war priest that was sitting over there, he'll kind of go ahead and just lightly shove him out of.
He'll extend a hand to him.
He won't take it, but he will give you a respectful nod.
Nod in return. What of you?
I mean, being recognized as our own form of government would be nice, but that's not necessarily up our alley. We want coin. Better weapons.
Pure and simple.
Better weapons, better supplies, coin. That's what we're after. We're mercenaries after all, and what is a mercenary without supplies?
If you give me time, I can supply that.
Mesmer.
What?
This is player drug, like Mesmer. Are you alright, man?
Yeah, totally. I'm good. Mesmer, absolutely. Her whole deal is like when Vecna's dead, she wants to build her own. And if these guys are willing to like be the enforcers, she'll fucking do this.
Alright.
Anarchy.
Drug skull. So, well, that's where the financially beneficial part of the deal comes in. I'm sure you're aware of the snatchers.
When are we not? Those little bastards are an offshoot of us. We're well aware.
Really?
I didn't even know that.
Yes?
That is news to you, Joke Skull.
I assumed. Once I heard mercenaries, I was like,
wow.
Well then.
Well, it just means we have to kill them all anyway, so that doesn't really change anything.
Well.
They bring a disgrace to the Prusniaks.
Damn.
Well,
we plan to kill them.
They are cohorts with Vecna and his breed.
Another round of pissing.
Yes, I know.
Oh, Drog, right quick.
What?
I pull him aside. Do you think it'd be beneficial to, like, sell them off information? I do have the map of their whereabouts. Maybe if they know their locations, maybe they can coordinate an attack on them.
May I see it?
Absolutely. I pull out the map and give it to him.
He'll kind of hold the map out, and he'll hold the map in one hand. What we have here, courtesy of the Celestial Palm, is a map of all...
Celestial Hand.
Celestial Hand. What a courtesy of the Celestial Hand is a map of all... Oh, no, you stole that from them? Or was it from Celestial Hand?
Yeah, it was straight up, I stole it from them. That was in their books when we went and you did that little thing where they're, oh, we're part of your gang.
Oh, right, yeah. We also got one from the Celestial Hand, though, right?
No,
correct.
we did.
Bill gave you one.
Oh,
Yeah.
I didn't know we had two maps. I only thought we had one.
Oh, well, that's fine. Then
Alright.
we don't lose anything from this barter. Alright, and Drog's gonna say, well, what do we have here? One. And he'll kind of hand it over to him. It's a map.
And?
That is all of the, that is all of the Snatcher settlements in all of Saldore?
Settlements and movement plans that they have as of the last week, if I remember correctly.
As of the week prior to when you guys got the map, which was less than a month ago, and that's not Tal'Dorei.
It's not Saldore? What is it?
We're not Wildmount, but
you see the name of the that's where you guys are.
Alright. This is a map of all the Snatcher movements, settlements, as of less than a month ago. This, along with you help us or deal with them, you have free reign to your share. You have your share promised of whatever equipment, coin, or anything else you might see fit, land, strongholds, that we liberate from them. As well as, of course, even though it might not be up your alley, sovereignty in the wildlands of your own areas.
Are we allowed to make that fucking call?
Wow.
Are we allowed to make a call on, like, they can grab land?
They can grab land
We're
from the
the
statues.
United Nations now, dude.
Okay, I guess we can sell off land that isn't ours.
They can take the statue land. I don't give a shit.
Okay.
Dude, it's literally Europe dividing up any nation. Just yeah, you can fucking have this. Why not?
I think we're about to depose the king of Vasselheim not too long from now. It won't really matter soon enough.
They'll give you a look for a moment, sort of more like mulling it all over as their gaze travels towards the map. Well, you certainly have my attention.
And my erection.
A better line story would have been, and I'm not the only one with attention.
Hey.
Hey, dick jokes. Right then. Aside from this, what else could you have to claim?
Not much. You've got yourself a deal.
Nod. Very well then. For reference, I don't know if you've been properly introduced before. I am Drogskull, Twiceball, right hand of the Sunclaw.
So you're the one who went missing all that time ago.
Aye.
Well, welcome back.
Well, look.
So, will you be able to lead us back to the Sunclaw?
Of course.
Much appreciated.
And they'll start gathering up the gaggle of kobold children, and we'll start kind of leading them along in the proper direction. Not really looking to see if you guys follow.
Follow them.
We're following him with the cart?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Meanwhile, Skull, as you start to make your way back to the cart, you feel a small, invisible presence sort of bump into you. And
Can
then
I guess where her head is about?
you can get a rough estimate.
I'm gonna kind of pat her on the head softly.
You hit her shoulder instead.
Shoulder pats. Good job, little one.
Alright. So they will start leading you kind of in a southwesternly direction, more over towards the coast, rather than anything. It seems that the Sunclaw decided to make themselves a home on the beach.
God damn
Not
it.
bad. Not bad, not bad.
So yeah, they will go ahead and lead you guys back to the Sunclaws, who were, as I said, the two groups, the Kobolds and the Kruzniaks, will sort of make their way inside as well. The Kobolds kind of making their way towards like a little side section of the camp, where the rest of the Empyrean Hydrants are, and the Bruzniaks will kind of just stay off towards the end or the edge.
Hey, Star.
Yes.
The Prismiacs, I know they're mostly mercenaries, but do they have any, like, carpenters or skill cells at all?
It is possible, considering the fact that they were originally a part of civilization, and then they just decided that they had had enough and then made their way out to the wildlands. The Silver Cloud and the Prusniaks are actually very similar to one another, except the Silver Cloud consists of only ex-con.
If I, per se, asked them if they could possibly build a expansive boat that can hold a small civilization's worth and promise them a lump sum of money. Would that be possible?
You motherfucker.
Are you trying to build a boat? Are you trying to get them to build a boat?
Yes, that's what I'm asking.
Roll me a D100.
Oh, goodness. Reading numbers.
No,
Mesmer's
sorry.
Ah.
Okay. You will find a couple in there. They will tell you that it will take a little bit of time. It probably won't be ready until winter actually begins.
Fuck.
That's like 3-4
just-
months, yeah?
Basically, like, they're not saying, like, when winter actually starts.
Shit. We have just gotten into spring. That's like 6 or...
No, you guys just got into fall.
Fall.
Oh, then that's 2 months latest. Yeah. we can
The
work with
solstice, right? It's on the solstice, right, sir?
Right before the solstice. Yeah, it's like just after the equinox.
All right.
So basically, they're asking for about 2 months of time.
that. Oh, yeah. I asked them how much they would need for payment for that. And I give them a bit of wink eye as I... It's like, remember, we did kill that thing for you.
Don't
extort them.
Hold on a
Not
second.
extorting, just saying.
Don't extort anything.
What kind of boat are you looking at here?
It doesn't need to be fast. It needs to be something that can hold a large amount of people.
So you're looking at like your basic sailing ship.
Something like that, yeah. Or a
Pretty
cruiser.
Pretty much. You're looking at like for vehicle costs here. You're looking at a basic sailing ship.
But it's got to be able to fit the Haven peoples.
And this is also just a posit. I'm not asking like, are you going to do it, but like an option. I'm just looking at
I know. Like I'm trying to figure out what you guys need in order to calculate how much it will be, which is what I'm asking.
Yeah, I think
it would probably be like the supply, like the amount for the ship, and then supplies after, which will be like half of its price. So its price plus half.
Yeah, I know, but I'm trying to figure out which ship you guys need to give you a price.
A big ship.
A big ship, something like a cruiser or something that can hold a bunch of people.
If you look into D&G, there's a list.
I sure as shit ain't looking, buddy.
Give me the list.
So basically, the 3 that would most likely fit you guys, the 2 that would most likely fit you guys is a warship or a galley, based off of how many people you guys have to put on.
A galleon?
Now,
Holy fuck.
An entire civilization.
Yeah, it's going to be a galley or a warship. And those ones will run you, a warship will run you about 25,000 gold pieces. That's just for the boat itself.
Fuck.
And a galley is 30,000. However, they are going to knock some off of that price just because you did help them out quite a bit. So basically,
and of course, we're gonna help you out after because we're all friends here. We're all fighting the same goal.
So they're gonna go ahead and knock off. I'm gonna say, no, that's not what I wanted. Divided by. Thank you. Why is it doing that?
What are you?
I don't want that.
What are you trying?
I really
I don't want that.
What do you?
Wait a minute.
How are you multiplying? How are you doing this?
I just caught that. Who the fuck referenced the Russian Badger earlier?
No one. Don't worry about it.
So basically, they will tell you that if they were to go ahead and build something for that size that you need, it will cost you 25,000 gold pieces.
For a galley.
All right.
That's a pretty good discount. That's 5,000 gold.
Yeah, they took off 5,000. They pretty much took off like 25% off of like the boat price itself before supplies.
Oh my god.
I'll tell them that I would actually like to consider that, and I'll tell them that once I have an appropriate answer, I'll come back to them, and I'm gonna go to the group and say like, "All right, so, Drog, your wife's people, they want to go to Destiny Islands, right? And we need a ship for them."
It's gonna take a few days, even with it's gonna take more than a few days with that boat.
Yeah. But like, it's gonna be difficult to buy one. Building one would be more purpose built, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I got a quote from them saying they could do it for 25,000 if we need to. Perhaps that might be a goal in mind of achieving that much money and having that built, and then we have our own ship. Does that sound good?
I have 2,000.
I have 5,000.
It's not nearly enough, boys.
Selena will kind
We'll
of
have time.
poke her head up. Got 4,000 on me right now. That's not even including my multiple accounts.
Oh,
Selena, could
I
you
forgot.
finance a boat?
I've got 40 alternate accounts.
Selena's got
Basically,
kick over the-
Mesmer.
Selena is just like an underground mastermind.
Mesmer will be like, well, okay. I say that it shouldn't come out from our spendings, but instead a group fund. Maybe from now on we should start pooling some money together for stuff that is like really important, like this. Does that sound good to all of you?
Hey,
I just have a
Star.
I just have a quick question.
Oh, boy.
Selena,
Yes,
did you just say you could finance a boat?
Well,
possibly. Why do you ask?
We need a boat.
Yeah, we do need a boat.
We need a. Doug he'll take the time to explain the whole situation with Feyre's people and how they can't keep running from.
You mean
they can't
Dominion?
keep running.
Dominion.
Damn it, Dominion. Fuck. Damn. He's. How they just can't keep running from this. They need a place where they can sit and they'll be relatively.
Selena will say, well, I'll be able to help. I'll be able to fund the full thing. However, it will take me a little bit of time because I have to access all of those accounts again.
How long?
And considering they're all on the criminal underground, it could take me a little. But I should have all of it by the time the ship is finished.
Star, would Sword know how to... would be familiar how to steer a ship? I mean, given how the fact that he's been on the island.
All right, Orphan does not get like water vehicle proficiency. Just gonna throw that.
I was thinking more of the background because he's been on the island.
That'd be backstory things, and that's something we have to talk about. Start with.
That is something we will have to discuss
I was
after the session. However, it is something I will consider because none of you guys have water vehicle proficiency.
Not yet. I don't.
I've got proficiency with tons of tools, but not that.
Yar.
Where's that on the sheet?
Yeah, we probably would like to get a crew instead of trying to get it ourselves. That'd be probably.
Let's go hire pirates. Let's go hire pirates.
We're not.
Hopefully not pirates, but sailors. That'd be okay. But that's off topic. I just wanted to ask them about that and see what the group thinks. What do you guys think? Do you think that would be a good goal to set towards?
I'm down.
Aye.
Because we'd be using our resources appropriately. We have these guys at our disposal. We get them to make the. We just need to get the money, and we just need to attain that money. That's all we got to do, and we're good at that.
Yeah.
All right, hell yeah. If everyone's all right with that, I'll ask them if they, once we have the money, can we start process on that once we come into contact with you again?
That should be fine.
I will, not even trying to be nice to Sora, but I will drag him towards them. I was like, this man will be the one to contact you through your mind, because he does that. Or me, because I might be able to do that soon. I don't know when, but one of us will.
Okay.
It's weird, but
Wait.
you'll be used to it.
Thanks for the cool explanation as to how we'll do this, Mesmer.
Of course.
Anyway, I'll be once we have everything, I'll send a message out.
Noted.
So, I look to draw and I'm like, we've found the kobold. We came into contact with the mercenaries. They're all cool with us. Is there anything else you wanted to do besides find your clan?
Well,
Wait,
it only leaves 2 tribes.
Right, the Druids and the cult, right?
No,
No.
the Khan.
No? Oh. Are we not going to talk to the other ones?
We did talk to them, remember? Kill the monster.
Oh.
We have it. I'm not incorrect when I say kill the monster and you have to kill the monster and you have our support.
Okay,
right?
well,
Sorry?
my assumption was we should talk to them after we've killed the monster, but
Well,
if
yeah,
they see the monster is dead, then that should be good enough for them. So,
Well,
Khans and then the Druids.
I'm also not too worried about it because if I remember correctly, we have to go back the way that they're going to get to.
Right, because they're
wherever.
at the
Yeah.
entrance.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
they're near Dover, and we're gonna need to. We're gonna need to stop. We're gonna need to stock up before we head out to Haven, and so I assume we're gonna be going back to Endover, right?
All right.
I would love to head to Endover. I need to buy some shit.
Yeah, that's
Do
what
you
I'm
think
thinking.
Do you think maybe we should talk to the kobolds and the mercenaries here, see if maybe they have any druids that might have an inn? I don't know.
Not a bad idea. Not a bad idea.
I'll go with Drog as he's doing that, and I'll give him any help and guidance.
I'll go
What
too.
are y'all headed off to do?
I think Sora had something he wanted to say.
No, I'm going with you.
Oh, okay. Anyone else? Then it's just Tegan. Tegan, you got anything you want to say or do?
I've been thinking recently, and he'll reach into his cloak and like toss his book as far away as humanly possible, as far away as a monk can humanly muster. And he'll say, perhaps we should bring up the issue of Dimini going to Haven again. If Jiraiya is already there and goading me to come back, perhaps it would be better to have people there that are more used to this place. I don't know. So perhaps we don't even need to get the boat built, or perhaps we can just get the boat built for whatever, just to have it, just in case
It's a
something.
good
Might
backup.
still need a boat for
It's a good
something
backup.
else later.
Hey, Tegan,
Yes,
don't throw away the book like that.
he can hear me through it somehow.
I mean,
Well, you and me are both expert. Well, me and Agni are experts at dealing with that kind of magic. We can dispel it if you really want, but that kind of stuff that lingers with you. It would really, I think, it would be fantastic to have that kind of piece of you with you. I don't think you should start like that.
Oh no, I'm going back to pick it up. I know exactly where it is. I saw where it landed, and I'm not. I won't forget that. I was going to go pick it back up after the conversation. I just didn't want him to know what I would.
Oh,
And he may very well still know, but
okay. Then I read that situation totally wrong. Carry on then.
All right. So,
if
yes, that's not a bad idea.
I mean, having learned
Yeah.
that, if we don't need the big ass ship, then the price of our ship should probably go down.
well,
But we still might need it, so it's better to find that and make our
it's an
decision.
investment.
It's also the difference between buying a already made ship versus buying a new one where we have a discount for.
Yeah.
It's having it now versus waiting and getting it cheaper. It's up to you guys, though. I told them that we are not determined on it. We can kind of figure it out on ourselves.
Damn it.
Let's talk about the alternative, Tegan. We're heading back to Endover. Let's talk with her about it when we get there.
Yes, that was the plan. I just wanted to bring that up just in case we brought it up in Endover and all of you yelled at me for not telling you when you guys were debating buying a ship with all of our money.
Of course, no, this is a good plan. This is a good plan.
Here,
Good
bye,
idea.
guys.
Okay. Shit. That was a good. Yeah.
All right, now that the DM is in here, I just fucking hug Sora like I love you.
Like I thought like at some points that maybe Sora has been on a ship and has.
That's not how it's what he's gotten here. Is my thought.
He just floated.
No, he blacked out, and so we were.
He
Oh
literally
my
floated.
god, you're literally doing the fucking like
the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 1. Yes.
You're the worst.
How the hell else would you think I would have done it?
like actually coming here, shit.
Look, the thing
All
is.
right. We should actually discuss actual party things. What are you guys thinking right now?
Oh yeah, you told Drog that I was trying to find my friends when Drog didn't know. So that'd be a great thing.
We're discussing the ship. What do we think about the ship? Should we buy it or should we build it?
Let's.
I want to wait to
We've
see.
got time to think about this, but I just want to hear opinions.
If we don't need to carry all those people on the ship, we should just have a smaller ship made. If we don't need all that room.
Let's wait until we've made a decision about Haven, or until we know that Haven is a yes or no, and then we can decide. I don't think it'll take us more than 2 months to deal with that. But no, that's not a bad idea. I think that we wait until we talk it over and then we make a decision halfway. And then once we know with Haven it's yes or no, we can finalize that decision.
Right. And you know what? I think
Hey, Star.
it's not a bad plan to think these things out. Hi, Star. How you doing?
What's up?
Oh,
I
okay.
just wanted to say hi.
Tegan's gonna go back and get his book real quick and brush it off and say, "Are you still there?"
What do you think?
I'm so glad we can have these chats again.
Smug. The smug.
Smug asshole. I see how Tegan gets it from.
Have you killed anybody in the time that I've been busy?
You'll see.
It's not like you to skirt around an issue like this. What's the matter? Got soft?
Ah, yes, Tegan poking fun at the man who is riding through blood.
No, I want to make you suffer when you finally show up.
Great.
You know it's going to be harder to make me suffer than that. Because at the end of this, sorry. At the end of this, Jiraiya, I'm going to end up on top and you're going to end up being wrong. Again.
Try me.
I can't wait to.
And this is the most emotional I've seen Tegan in a while.
I don't think you mean at all.
At all, actually. Like he's shown emotion recently, but not to this extent.
You know, it becomes hard to show emotion whenever you've been completely alone. So you know, Tegan's a real sad boy, but he doesn't let that get him down.
I fucking hugged Tegan. I'm sorry about saying I want to shoot you. I pulled Drog in for the hug. You son of a bitch, you get over.
So, what are you guys up to?
I guess we're heading back to Adover then? Is that what we're doing?
Sora,
We were discussing about the boat.
We were out of character. We were discussing them. In character, I think we're about to go see if we can find anybody who speaks Druidic.
Oh, speak Druidic. Oh.
Well,
we're going to try to find like literal druids, but that works too. Sure, go for it.
Yeah, the druids here are kind of inner circle, but if I guess
a translator that works really well.
Didn't you say you wanted me to take a spell to translate for you?
I believe it was tongues.
Tongues.
You can either do that, or you can go ahead and look for some.
Does Roll20 even have that spell?
It's either someone who can speak the language or someone who has an in with the clan.
It's up to you on what you guys decide to do. I'm currently scrolling through
I don't think Roll20
to
has it.
find something with either option. So it's 100% up to you.
I think Sora can have tongues. So I think what we need is someone who has an in with the clan so we can get an audience in the first place.
Tongues is a what level spell?
3rd.
Okay, I figured.
So, thoughts? Does that sound good, everybody?
Yeah.
Seems like a plan.
It's all you, man. You go for it.
All right. Would anyone like to assist me in finding them?
Sure.
So we're gonna go try to find somebody who has an in with the clan.
Wait,
sounds
I have
so
a
bad
better
when I say it.
perception. I'll probably just do it by myself anyway.
I'll assist you.
All right.
How's that sound, Star? That good?
Yeah, and then go ahead and
I'll
move
give
yourself
guidance.
to the start page because I don't have a map for this, but that's fine.
Alright.
Dan,
I'll give guidance.
Whoopsie. Oh, that's good. Okay.
All right. So, what's
Okay.
so? What do you do?
with a 23, you guys start making your way back, more inland. I'm sorry, 25. I didn't see the roll. You guys start making your way inland when after going, it's probably getting close to evening by the time you actually make it there. But you do come across somebody who looks like they are a druid.
Oh, great.
Let me go ahead and show you guys your token.
Oh.
Oh yeah, another fucking damn PC to add to the party. Hell yeah.
Hey.
Oh no, she's not staying with the party. I'll tell you that right here, right now. She's not staying with the party.
Oh, thank God.
Drug is gonna-
No. Let's have 8
Wow.
people, then
No,
9,
no,
then 10.
no.
Okay,
Wow.
okay.
That stings. Quite literally, that stings.
Drug is gonna.
Aw, it's okay, Star. We love you.
Drug is gonna kind of hold his hands up as he crosses over. He's gonna move his gauntlet again, show the symbol, and say, in common, I don't know if you're Terebras, but I'd like to speak with you and your
Oh,
brothers
nope,
and
ignore that.
sisters. I know this isn't your preferred language, but it's the best I can do right now.
And what kind of assumptions do you make about us both?
No assumptions. Just.
Yet you assume that I do not speak common.
Oh no, I know you can speak common. I just understand that you don't. The clan does not prefer it.
Fuck the clan.
Interesting.
That'll be the first rule that I change when I take charge.
Oh.
Have we met?
You would actually recognize her. You had a very brief encounter with her when she was much. This was shortly after you became the right hand of the Sunclaw. You're basically given like hey, these are the other clans over here. These are the other ones.
Mm-hmm.
And basically you only saw her when she was probably about 10, 12, maybe Farah's age.
Well, I know her name.
This is Cezanna. Cezanna Renazar. She is the daughter of the tribe leader.
Cezanne? It's been quite a while.
Hello again, Drugskull.
How does she know me?
She's a
I'm
druid.
I'm
She
not
has
the red-
powers.
I'm not the red man's anymore.
She's got powers, man.
She's perceptive as hell. No, I'm kidding. It's good to see you. If at all possible, I know it's a short notice, but Sora's with me, right?
Yeah, I'm with you.
We and our company need to speak with the clan. It's urgent.
Can I ask what it's about? My father's in a terrible mood today.
Oh boy.
Well, we might just brighten his mood. We killed the
Monster.
beast that's been plaguing these lands.
Well, finally somebody got off their ass and did it.
But it's less than a cause of the effect. We need to talk with your father about a more permanent solution.
Well, I personally would suggest that you wait until morning. Mostly because by the time you actually get to our camp, it will be dark. And as I said, my father's in a very foul mood. Nobody wants to deal with that.
Right.
Hopefully tomorrow it will be better. I don't know. I unfortunately could not tell you.
Understand. Well, if necessary, we'll wait until morning.
Now, can I ask you something?
Yes?
Do you have any idea as to what's really been going on lately when it comes to... I know you don't really have much of a tie to the natural world like we do, but she'll kind of motion with her staff. Some of the plants here started bleeding, almost.
Oh boy.
He'll pull out the sack that he holds the broken holy symbol to do with him. Toss it to her.
She'll kind of catch it with ease and then just kind of lightly peel it back with one hand just to see what's inside. What did you get yourself involved in?
I get myself involved in that. But
Ow.
we're working to fix this. And to do that, we'll need your father's help. As well as yours. And the rest of your clans. It's time, if you see him and he's less irritable tonight, it's time for a summit.
She'll toss the bag back to you, clearly thinking for a moment. Well, if you want to wait until tomorrow, what I can do is I can give you access to our camp.
That'll be nice.
But it will have to wait until tomorrow.
That'll be fine. It is good to see you, Susanna.
Oh, I'm not going anywhere. I'm staying for the night.
Oh. No. Come along. Meet the
Be
encampment.
careful, Drog.
I don't know if the cart's big enough.
Oh, don't worry. I can walk. And if I'm too slow, I can go ahead and change myself. So I'm not.
Hey, hold on.
He's taking her back to the encampment with the Prue's neck and the Tyrian Hydra and the Sunclaw, because that's where we've made camp, I assume, right?
That is way too far away.
Oh, then never mind.
You
I misunderstood how
guys
far
would
we
be
traveled.
traveling well into the night.
I misunderstood how far we traveled.
I turned to Drog like, hey, she's a druid, right?
Yes.
Would it be too bold of me to ask her to ask if Brisbane is okay with being my horse?
You could if you want. You might not like the answer, but you could if you want.
Well, I try and be super sweet to Brisbane. I'm gonna be honest, I love Sylvester, but he's not nearly as well loved as Brisbane is.
Is he your slow horse, Mesmer?
Say that again, I'm sorry?
Is he your slow horse?
No, both of them are quite quick, but it's like Sylvester was the second purchase. Brisbane was my first.
You say slow in a very negative way.
I'm so sorry.
He's alright. You can
I'm not gonna be awkward. I don't want to ask.
All right. Drug's gonna just park car to the side of the road and make camp. Food
I
time.
go and fucking pet Brisbane. I tell him he's a good boy.
Oh my god. Oh,
Are you drunk, man?
is he?
Totally fine. Just still buzzed, but like it's
Buzzed,
a
he
very
says.
pleasant buzz.
Oh,
Buzz, he says.
I'm totally fine. Still coherent. I'm still doing shit. Making
Are
sure
we good to
everything's
continue, by the way?
Absolutely.
let's see how far we are.
Are we good to continue?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. We're good.
I didn't have time to make a map for the Druid camp, so that's why we're kind of chilling on the start screen.
That's all right.
But yeah.
Is it watch time?
Yeah.
All
So,
Before we
who's
sleep,
taking what?
before I sleep, I want to cast the Garden of Faith,
Okay.
Oh shit.
just in case.
We've got Overwatch on us now, boys.
Drogskull's gonna take second.
I'll take first watch.
I'll also take first watch and second watch.
Oh,
I'll take the last
I would be
two.
done with the sword right now. By now.
Yes. Yes.
I'd be attuned. Hell yeah.
Yes.
Oh.
Cesana will join you, Tegan, on third and fourth watch, as she is an elf.
Wow.
Ooh.
Another one to add to the party.
All right. Come on.
Okay. We'll make our perceptions individually because I think we both have really good perception.
Yeah, we'll do that.
All right.
What the fuck? Okay. I guess-
Give me 1 second, folks. I'm looking up a spell real quick. A Druid spell.
Okay.
While she's doing that, during the watch, about 15 or 10 minutes in, Mesmer will be like, "Oh, by the way," and she'll reach into her humorous haversack, like, "I finished the short sword, by the way," and she'll present you with the keyblade, the bladed keyblade.
Awesome.
Is it the keyblade or the key blade?
I'm gonna hurt you. I'm gonna hurt you.
It's the kingdom key.
It's the king.
Okay.
I will present him with that, and like, I know you asked for this, but like, I don't know. It seems kind of weird, but
Let's just say it's within my interests.
It's fucking.
I'll trust you with it. It was difficult to make dynamic, but I think it'll work for what you're looking for.
Yeah.
It's bludgeoning damage.
Let's just.
It is a short sword.
Still bludgeoning damage.
I know. I have a mace for that too. However, let's just say my master got me into these things, and he's the one who taught me how to wield stuff like this. So it should be great. By the
Well,
way,
if you ever need another weapon like this, or if you want me to make it magical, I'm your girl.
yeah. By the way,
What's up?
remember when that time we were discussing about how I found my friend?
Yeah.
During that time, I heard the voice again.
Oh,
Yeah, it caught me off guard a little bit, but for some odd reason, this one was louder than all the others. I don't know why, but it's really weird. I don't know if I should be doing something, but it's really loud, and I can't get out of my head at times.
weird how? Do you think it's like off-putting weird, or more like
It's weird
a
because
call to like something more important kind of weird?
I don't know, it gives me comfort whenever I hear it.
Oh. That's being a cleric, buddy.
Well, I haven't experienced this at all, so it's kind of weird knowing that there's some random lady talking to you, not knowing what the words are or what's going on. Just having a voice in your head is quite weird.
Yeah. And clerisy is kind of weird. You know more about it than I do because you've been a cleric for longer, but at the same time, It's different for each person. It's kind of a faith, kind of a jump, a leap, so to speak.
Well, hopefully I can find out soon because it's becoming a little bit weird.
If Tegan is any example, I'm sure you'll be flying after you leap in no time. Because I think out of all of us, you've got most of what you have figured out pretty well. You seem the most put together.
Hey.
Tegan just fucking bolts up while he's sleeping, just turns to fucking Mesmer and goes, hey!
Oh, God. Yeah.
Or he's having a dream. One of the two.
Yeah. However, when we get to Destiny Island, I'm going to do some things on the island to see if I can find some things I'm looking for there.
Of course. I know when we made it back to my clan, I went back to my house and found a few pieces to the missing puzzle I was looking for. It's only expected. Same with Drog being here. You're allowed to, once we make it there, you're allowed to do what you need.
Yeah. It's not too big of an island, so we shouldn't be far away from each other if things go awry.
Well, hopefully they don't. And if they do, we'll be there for you.
Things going wrong around us?
No, never happened before.
Yeah. Anyway, that's what I wanted to tell you, just to update you on things that have happened.
Well, remember to keep the voice in your heart. Remember to, even if you can't decipher what they mean, keep the noises within you. Once you have a clear picture, it'll all make sense. Erithus has been a huge guidance in everything I've done. Even in the times where I've faltered and I've thought that I wouldn't be able to do what I needed to do, she told me exactly what I needed to hear. Trusted my friends. And it's been the best advice I've ever gotten. Whoever your god is, whoever's guiding you, they're giving you just as good as information as Erithus to me.
Yeah, hopefully we can find that out. Let's get back to watching.
That's gay as fuck.
Gay?
Gay. Alright. I think we're doing another perception check.
You and I would be, I think.
Are you doing second watch?
Yeah.
Alright.
Guide me.
What? Why?
Will you
It
guide
would
me?
be well, that's the thing, John. It'd be
Whatever.
like an active action to give you guidance. And he
Yeah,
would be able to make
you're right. You're right. All right.
I have a better...
You ready?
I already
You ready?
mine.
Oh. George Slump.
Drugskull, you're a bit distracted by the fact that you have Saisana sleeping in the camp. A little awkward.
I feel like there's some tension there that we're not getting told.
There's always tension with Drog and Star's character.
Wait a
Hey,
minute.
Lamau.
Like I'm not saying it's bad attention. I'm just saying there's some tension there that I'm not. That we're
I
getting
haven't
told.
seen her since she was 10. It's like, man, I've been gone for a while. Huh.
Look at how she grew up.
Don't do that. I'm a happily
No,
married man.
no. I'm not like
It's
going
okay.
down that road, damn it. I'm just saying,
No,
like,
that's
last time you
the
saw her,
part.
she was a child.
Anyway, you're so fucking distracted.
Yeah. I am a happily character. Thank you. Party.
That's great.
Anyway, but yeah. But no. Yeah. He's just. Yeah, he's kind of like, man. Shit.
That's great. Do I see anything with my Twig 6?
No, quite late.
Word.
Poggers.
So yeah,
So,
the beholder.
Fuck that beholder. That beholder's a piece of shit. I hated that thing. The thing was a dick.
we're just lucky it wasn't a death timer.
It didn't even get like a turn to play. We just bullied it.
No,
Yeah.
it got
But
a turn to play.
anyway, moving
It
on.
got a turn to play.
It did get a turn.
Watch 3. Who's on watch 3?
Cezanna as well as Tegan.
Oh yeah, I forgot they're both
Alright.
elves, so they can do both. They're doing third and fourth.
Alright. Hey, Tegan.
Yes.
Your turn.
Yes.
You'll roll a perception check for your what?
Sure.
No,
Hey,
I don't think I
Star.
will.
Do I have any dreams, sister?
Huh?
Do I have any especially rememberable dreams?
When it came to, I'm confused.
Oh, that little light thing that he touched.
Oh no, I'm saving that.
Still dormant. Hype.
So, as you and the new druid friend here that you've met, two of you are
Tegan.
sitting there on watch. She doesn't seem as attentive as you, but she's clearly still has her eyes out there. She's mostly playing around with the fire.
Playing around with the fire. How? Just poking it or making it move?
She's basically using magic to kind of just like make it rise, then kind of puts it out, and then brings it back up.
Fucking coward.
You're a coward.
I'll check the book again to see if anything has popped up.
When is your book not bleeding?
I don't know. That's why I don't put it in my robe anymore.
I mean, it's already stained. Might as well just go all the way. You
No.
walk into Haven and it's just fucking pink.
No.
I mean,
I'm not-
nothing's wrong with pink, Tegan.
There is when I was meant to have white robes.
Is that like something you get like crucified for?
No, but Tegan crucifies himself for it.
Wasn't there an episode of House about that?
But yeah, eventually, like you kind of like pick up your book, and Cezanna will sort of look over. Well, that's what the plants would look like.
That's what I was wondering. I thought I had overheard that, but I just thought it was silly to bring it up. And it's probably just a wild coincidence.
How long ago did that start?
Like yesterday.
Odd. It started happening to the plants yesterday too.
It's very. Did you see a man that somewhat resembled me? Not in looks or anything, but probably more mannerisms. He's probably a lot more brash than.
Well, my father did meet with a stranger, which is why he's so angry right now.
That probably makes sense. What happened?
Well, considering I'm only his daughter and the one who's next in line, I wasn't there for everything. But basically, while I was there, that person was asking him for an alliance. He was they were cloaked. I couldn't really tell, but I said he mostly because it sounded like a man. But then again, assuming that kind of thing is not politically correct.
You know, the druids out here woke.
Yes. Well, I'm sure whatever it was that happened, it probably wasn't good.
Well, I don't know either. But
I
after
suppose
he left, the plants started to bleed. Our water turned red for a few minutes, but we didn't think much of it until it started to. Well, until it continued, actually.
Yes. Well, I hoped I'll be able to find out more details tomorrow.
Well, I hope so as well. It sounds like something bad happened between you two.
For what it's worth, I'm sorry for whatever he did, and I hope I can make it right.
Well, I hope so too. It seems like the natural world is crying out.
Yes. Yes, it is. And then I really hope I can fix it.
I hope so too.
Thank you for the information, by the way.
Of course, you think I was going to sit here and stare at you for like 4 hours?
I mean, it's happened before.
You
That's how most of our watches go around here, honestly.
may be strange to me, but you're not that strange. Take it from someone who grew up in a circle of druids.
We had many druids back at my home, too. You are not so strange.
Just wait until you meet my father.
I'm sure it's nothing I haven't seen before.
Did you in your cape?
Once they finish with that, Tegan will go to the book and talk in a hushed tone and say, "Why are you terrorizing these people, Jiraiya?"
It's all part of my plan.
What sort of plan has you just make plants and water bleed?
You get no response other than like a sputter of this ink blood.
So it's another one of your typical plans then, not thought out at all and just done for the sake of doing something. Of course it is.
Sounds like most of our party decisions.
Yeah.
Ryo would fit right in.
Spoiler
Jiraiya's actually
alert,
Tegan's backup character.
Spoiler alert, Jiraiya was actually supposed to be the one that was joining the party. No, just kidding.
Hey, Lomo.
And with that, Tegan will close the book and continue to think.
Alright, that wraps up the third watch. Go ahead and roll for the fourth watch. Alright, so between you and Cezanna, the fourth watch just kind of comes and goes. Not really much happens during that portion of the watch. So, is there anything you want to do?
Nope.
Okay, so it is now morning.
I'm gonna go use the bathroom.
Okay, we'll take a small break, and then when we come back, we'll go probably jump into the Druid camp.
Hell yeah, Batman.
It is morning. You all survived. Congratulations.
Hallelujah.
Do we level up?
No.
So, is there anything you guys want to do before you head into the camp?
Can I tune with the
I want to. You've already.
You did that yesterday.
I did that yesterday.
Yeah, you
Okay.
would have done it
Yes.
by now. Yeah. I want to go ahead and go to Sora, and I want to go into his backpack and pull out that shrub and start watering it and taking care of it.
What the fuck? I thought we already established that I left it in the goddamn inn.
Oh, right. You're right. Never mind. Then I tell you that you're a bad father.
Motherfucker, that thing is probably dead by now. I'm pretty sure that it's probably been.
Y'all left it with Smitty.
I still have I still have my Electrum birdcage. Speaking of which, I'm gonna look in there. How's the bubble lily doing?
It's alive.
Hooray!
Chwinga.
The Chwinga's fine if the bubble lily's fine.
I asked
You just
as
see,
Mesmer
you
how
just
it-
see the Chwinga Flippy the bird.
Ow. My
Classic.
heart.
Angry Chwinga.
No talk me, Angie.
That's a start.
Has the bubble lily attracted the rare bug yet?
Roll me 800.
He's gonna fucking.
While
gonna
he's
get it.
doing that, Mesmer will look to the party like, who wants the +1 enchantment today?
Oh,
I had it yesterday. Someone else can have it.
fine. I'll take the +1 enchantment.
I'll go to Sora and I'll touch his shield, and it's the whole +1 shield.
Word.
All right.
So it's like
Just ready to go meet
so
some
it's like
druids.
20 AC or something.
It's a +1 to whatever your AC is right now.
All right, so it's 20 now. Okay. So I have 20 AC for the what? For the day?
Yeah, for a day.
Word.
Alright,
Last
anything else from anyone?
I don't
I
think
give
there's anything
Selena
else I
a
need
hug
to
and a kiss.
do. Oh,
Hey, that's gay.
you're gay.
Well, that's the point.
Hey. Alrighty. So, once you guys are all settled, figured out all that, Cezanna will wait for you all to kind of join her before leading you guys onward.
Let's go.
Follow me. She will go ahead and start leading you guys through the wildlands. This place is a little more dense, more forest-like. And she will eventually lead you guys to a rather large, almost sort of twisted looking tree. Well, before I go ahead and do anything, are you all ready for this? It's not going to be pleasant.
Oh, absolutely not. I have no idea what we're going into.
That reminds me, Drog. Important information I learned last night. The person you're about to speak with is Chief.
Yes.
Correct.
He the reason why he was so upset is because he had an encounter with Jiraiya.
That's the one you've been speaking to, yes?
Yes, the one who's been making my book bleed, and apparently is having the same effect on all of these plants, or some of the plants. So whatever happened, I'm sure it was not good.
Tread light.
Should I perhaps let you do the questioning and me stay off to the side so that I don't invoke anything?
To you.
Yes.
It's up to you.
I can leave the questions to you if you want to ask about this stranger that came and talk to him and see what he was talking to him about.
If he mentions it, I might bring it up.
Could you bring it up for me if he does not?
Yes, I can.
Okay. I will try to stay out of view. I'm listening as best as I can, but I likely won't understand anything if they are speaking Druid.
Well, they can understand common to a point. It's almost like a child.
Right, so
The preference for that.
What about the spell? What about if I cast a spell on them? Tongues.
You.
They
Tongues
might
is
not
safe.
like it.
Quick, Sora. Sora.
Yeah, I know tongues is self, but she's just basically saying you cast a spell on them, they're gonna kick you out.
I don't know how the spell works. You just told me that
Might
I
want
needed
to learn
it.
that.
I know I have the spell. I just don't know how you guys want.
It's so that you can understand what they're saying and you can reply back.
Ah, so it's not them. It's me.
Yeah, it's you.
I got it.
Ye.
But yes, if you could just ask what he was doing here and what he wanted, that would be beneficial. And I'll try to stay out of view.
Do I have to be translator?
Yes.
Fuck.
I could also be a translator if you so wish.
Yeah, fuck it. I'll do the spell on myself.
Okay.
Alright then. Shall we?
Alright. So you watch as she starts to speak in Druidic, and we'll go ahead and tap her staff against the tree, and this tree begins to start to peel back and sort of open up. And as it is doing so, she will go ahead and, once it is fully open, she will go ahead and instruct you all to run through as quickly as possible.
Oh, we're running. Okay.
So this is transport via plants, guys.
Oh boy.
Zoom.
Fucking run.
Oh boy.
So the tree will go ahead and fully open, and standing on the other side is almost sort of like a man-made cave of sorts out of like a combination of rock and clay, almost like brick. You know, almost like brickwork.
Zoom in.
So yeah, all going through.
Yeah, I'm gonna run through.
Okay. So Mesmer is staying behind. Tegan, are you staying or are you going?
I would go through the plants, yes, and then try to find a place to stay out of sight after that.
Okay. So Cezanna will be the last one through, as she has multiple of these slots, just in case she got caught behind. She'll sort of like dust herself off, and then will gesture for you guys to.
To what? To do what?
To meet with her father.
No, to gesture for, she'll gesture for us to do what?
To follow her.
Ah, you cut out there, I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good.
Definitely.
Mesmer Agni will help you with it if you so wish for it to happen. There you go. So yeah, she will go ahead and lead you guys into the camp. It is well kept, under a large tree canopy. Sort of basically every time you look up, what little sunlight you do see what sunlight you do see is filtered through leaves, and they sort of dapple along the ground, creating this odd patchwork of both shadow and sunlight. Currently, it is very early in the morning, so not a lot of people are out right now. It's mostly like a handful of children who sort of see you guys and kind of look at you all suspiciously, but they see that you're with Cezanna, so they're not going to question it too much. And she will lead you to a rather sort of larger tent, that has almost like a sort of like an old cave painting along it, basically describing a story. If you guys want to take a chance to look at that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's learn.
Basically, this is a depiction of how the tribe came to be, and basically the steps leading towards becoming the leader of the tribe. So they basically started out where the city of Vasselheim is now, and the land was theirs until a group of people came along and said that it was theirs, So they decided to peacefully leave and came over here to the Wildlands and then spent years perfecting the area to match what they needed. And as for the sorry about that. As for the steps into becoming a tribal leader, it mostly consists of basically trials, each tied to that of a different element. And underneath that particular depiction is a handful of names. Basically a list for each of the trials, and as you guys sort of take a closer look at it, that the names are written in common. Cezanna's is under 3 of them. The only one that she still has left is the Trial of Fire. So yeah.
Interesting.
I'll be right back. Someone's gotta deal with something. But I'll be back very quick.
But yeah. Cezanna will kind of look at that particular section of the that particular section of the sort of cloth that makes up the tent, so almost with like a look of pride. Especially since she sees that you guys are kind of eyeballing.
So don't fuck with her is essentially a good point of what I'm getting at here.
I mean, you guys can fuck with her if you so wish to.
No, I'm gonna play it safe and not upset.
Wink, 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 nudge, nudge.
Coward.
Who wouldn't want to have fun with a druid?
I would try, but I'm not there.
Some would say they're pretty wild in bed.
Please, no, we're not.
I mean,
I'm
wild
not.
shape
But Selena
alone.
is.
We had to talk about frickin' changeling. I'm not. We're not.
We're not what? I'm confused. Was this a session I wasn't here for?
What would you weren't here for the conversation? Like, would Selena turn into a dude? Vice versa.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, no, that session I wasn't here for.
It wasn't just one session. We've had the conversation multiple times.
Oh, then I don't remember it.
I won't go on with it, but it's a funny conversation.
Now we have to. Now we have to wonder how Cezanna uses wild shape. Like,
Tegan, you bitch!
furries.
No, that's the tabaxi fuckers.
Tegan's just a furry.
Trogs is scaly. He always speaks draconic, no matter what. No matter what character.
Tegan and the new druid so hard.
All right, let's get back to this.
Oh, boy.
All right, Drogu kind of nods. We're getting close.
Yes, and it comes with a price, which is why I haven't done it yet.
Nod.
And with that, she will go ahead and hold up a hand. Wait here. I will speak to my father first, and I will come and get you when he's ready.
All right.
So with that, she will go ahead and make her way into the tent. Definitely holding herself in a little bit of a different way. Almost like a I own this space sort of way. I'm meant to be here. You recognize it quite a bit in nobles and the nobility.
Great.
Great.
I said me. It's me.
I said, great.
She will be gone for about 10 minutes. And then she will come back, still holding herself in that same way, and will beckon you all forward as a follow me type of way before turning back around and heading inside.
Alright.
I guess we're following.
I am.
Yeah, we're following. Okay, good.
Okay. So as you guys go ahead and make your way inside, kind of sitting there on a sort of like a pile of rocks arranged into that of a kind of throne-esque chair, sits a man. He has the same sort of whitish blue hair that Cezanna does, but definitely it's long, but more like shoulder length long. The same kind of almost leather garb mixed in there with that of plants. And he does not look happy.
I would know his name, correct?
Yes, give me just one moment to find the paper that I have it on. And by paper, I mean fantasy name generators.
Hey.
A.
Hey.
A.
I need one of those.
Hey.
Hey.
Oh, sweet mercy.
Mesmer's drunk. Mesmer's
Dun,
drunk.
dun,
No,
dun.
I was just referencing a thing. Tyler won.
Tyler
I think,
won.
the dude? Yeah. I'm actually sobering up a lot because I've been eating popcorn.
His name is Nalvaron.
Nalvaron.
Nalrion.
Narion.
Correct.
Drug will bow respectfully. Nari. Pleasure to meet you. A pleasure to be in your...
Basically, I'm just going to be talking back and forth with you. Basically, there will be like a small pause, essentially, as it basically Cezanna will translate.
Okay.
Basically, that's what she'll do.
I am honored to be in your presence.
And what brings you here, outsider?
2 reasons. 1, I come to inform you that the monster plaguing these lands is dead. We have slain it.
Well, congratulations. Such a thing should not have been easy, but you've managed it.
I come here for the second reason. It's 2, but the second part is determined by the answer to the first. I come here requesting your aid.
And you need it because?
The beast you saw was only the effect of a greater cause. He has returned.
Voldemort.
Shut up.
Go on.
If he is allowed to remain in this plane, only more of those beasts and worse will return. And if he remains unchecked, then there will be no nature layer here left to protect, left to live. There will be no more. Only death, destruction, salted earth, ruined, everything gone. I've seen it for myself.
And what do you expect of us?
It is unorthodox, but I would like to request the aid of the Terribless combating, pushing back this true evil. I also come accepting terms that would come with this system. Anything whatever you may require can be spoken with. We can help best we can.
You get no response for a moment as he nods, then will look to Cezanna, and the two of them will start to get into a back and forth rapid druidic debate, which, Sora, you basically get the understanding of he is attempting to test her as a future leader and wants to know what she thinks.
Oh boy.
And so the two of them are just sort of debating back and forth.
Oh, well, that's interesting.
That will go on for about 5 to 10 minutes before Cezanna will look to you. We, as druids, do not ask for much. We only ask that our aid is not called upon until it's truly needed. That is a decision that he has made. It is not one that I can change. And after that, we do not ask for much. We just wish to regain some of the land that was taken from our ancestors. That's all we ask for.
I will do the best I can.
And that is all I expect of you.
And for the second part of this, I am reluctantly invoking my right as a Sunclaw right hand and calling a summit. It's time to get everyone together and talk, not as individual tribes or as enemies, but as one unity that lives in these lands.
We'll see what we can do.
Thank you for your time.
And with that, you get a dismissive get out of my tent wave of the hand before I decide to murder you with the power of me.
Hey, Drog, weren't you gonna
Yes.
mention the thing?
Oh, yes. If I may, Cezanna, there is one more thing.
And that is?
The stranger who came. We have seen the effects that he has had on the land. What was he thinking? Why were you so angered, my lord?
He treated us as if we were less. Just because we do not speak the common language does not mean that we are nothing.
Brash fool. They are wrong to underestimate you. I apologize and hope that the next to visit are not so callous.
Hopefully, or they'll learn very quickly.
Yes, sir. Thank you for your time, and I apologize.
And with that, Cezanna will go ahead and lead you guys out of the tent and back to the tree.
Drug. As soon as they're out of the tent, just...
I'm so glad I reminded you of that, because I knew
Thank
you'd
you.
forgotten.
I did actually forget. I'm so sorry.
You know.
Like, I heard all the conversation. I was like, okay, word. And I heard the thank you, and I'm like, oh, he forgot. Okay. Remind him.
Is Tegan just like outside waiting for us?
No, Tegan was inside with us.
No, that's Mesmer and Agni.
I mean, I would be out of sight somewhere.
I kind of figured you'd chilled out by the tree.
Yeah, I'd chill out by the tree if that's the best place. Then yeah.
I mean, that's just where I kind of figured you were. So,
Tree man Tegan.
A.
Alright.
But yeah, no, she will go ahead and lead you guys back to the tree in which you entered. Is there anything else you might need?
Just do your best to make sure the summon is respected. The summons to the summoned are respected. And good luck on your last trial.
When that summit does happen, it will be me showing up and not my father.
Not. Good luck, Susan.
And same to you. And with that, she will go ahead and yeah.
Very quickly. What do you know of the Silver Cloud's whereabouts? They're our next talk.
The Silver Cloud, I have not heard from them recently. Well, I've been doing my best to improve our relationship with that of the other clans here. The Silver Cloud I have not heard from. I've heard back from everyone else, but not the Silver Cloud. I would try maybe asking the other clans, see if they know.
Alright. Thank you. That'll be all.
Okay. And with that, she will go ahead and cast Transport via plants again. Send you guys back.
So, Drog, what did you find out about the about Uriah?
He angered the chief by viewing them as less because they did not so eloquently speak the common tongue.
Yeah, that seems about right.
That's all I got for an answer. I don't know if that's what you're looking for.
Was that it?
That's all I got. That's why he said he was angered.
Let me see. Well, I mean,
Does that sound like him?
it does. It does seem like something he would do. He's always been a bit more brash, less likely to hold back his words, or less likely to think about them, I suppose.
Oh.
Hey guys, welcome back.
All was well. The summons were respected as far as I can tell.
Oh, fantastic.
That's great.
Any
We'll-
specific terms that me and Agni need to know about, or is everything?
As for their aid, they don't want to be called on for frivolous things only when their time is needed. And sorry, someone is pinging me. I can't seem to move my mouse.
Nice.
Shit.
Well, that's great.
We can say that he tells me the stuff I know, because I was actually paying attention.
Yeah, I'll tell you that. Sorry, this is actually troubling. I can't.
That's fine, don't worry about it. But 19
might-
Arcana, any progress on the
You basically, with Agni's help, you definitely have the building blocks in place. It's definitely something that, with a bit of time, because you guys don't have the fly spell on you, it will take a little bit of time, but it's definitely on the right track.
Hey, I will be right back. I'm gonna restart my computer.
We just got to work on the somatic, the verbal, and the material components. We got to work on working the enchantment and all that good stuff. We also got to find a fuel source, if it's worked on based on charges, or if it's based on like his key points or a spell slot. We got to figure all that out.
Yeah.
We've got the basics in place.
Yeah.
That's cool.
More stuff I have to use key for other than my key attacks? Hell.
Well, my basic idea was anytime you activated your. My idea for it was anytime you activated your flurry of blows, you had for until the end of your next turn, you had flight. So if you just kept chaining your flurry of blows, you would have essentially a good enough flight to keep yourself off the ground. But we'll figure it out, and that's the point of it lasting a long time, is that we can figure out how the enchantment will work for you best.
I honestly really like the idea of a Doctor Strange cloak. I'm not gonna lie. Doctor Strange is like my favorite movie ever.
Well, that's also
Doctor
a good
Strange
question,
is
is
fantastic.
if it's going to be a sentient or non-sentient
Can it be
cape.
sentient?
We'd have to figure out what kind of soul we want to put into it, though.
Yeah, we'll definitely.
Let's put Jiraiya into the cape.
Let's put Era in there.
No,
Let's
no, we're not putting a human a person in there. No.
Okay, Drugskull's back. I was about to say, since Drugskull's gone, let me go and run and get a drink, but Drugskull's back, so I'll sit here.
I'm back. Hell yeah.
That's the person I was envisioning when I heard the Druid leader. It was the guru.
But yeah, what are you guys doing now?
I'll pack up my gear and look to Drog like, all right, so we need to find your clan now?
No, we need to find the Silver Cloud.
Right, the cons, right.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. That shouldn't be too hard, right? We just flaunt a little bit of money in front of our face and they'll come running?
Well, it's a little more than that. We have to find them first.
I'm messing with you, Drog. Don't worry about it.
Oh boy.
Right. Let's get... the cart's over here. Me and Agni hit it. You guys ready to go?
Let's head back to the coast. We're gonna need to head back to the coast. Let's find out where they went.
Cool. Lead on. And I'll
To
go
the
ahead and
coast.
I'll start getting the cart ready to go. Brisbane, Sylvester, and looking at Drog's horse and just kind of,
Nero's a good boy.
He
Don't you
is.
bully
He
him.
is. I'm not saying he's a bad boy. I'm just saying it's a bone horse, and it's kind of difficult to associate well with my normal horses.
Don't you bully my babby.
He's not bullied. He's just
Neglected.
loved in a different way.
Neglected.
I mean, what would you do if you had a skeletal horse?
Love him.
It's essentially the difference between loving your kids and then loving a special kid. You love them all the same, but there's a different kind of love for the special one.
Love is what you mean. And then there's contempt for the others.
Oh, shit.
You know, just pointing that out.
All right then.
Alrighty, so
So,
you guys
the
are
coast.
making your way back to the.
I'm making my way downtown. Yep.
Alrighty, so you make your way back to the camp where the Sunclaw, the
Prusniak.
Hydrants, and the Prusniaks are just kind of sitting there chilling out. It's not openly hostile, but they're definitely not fully comfortable around each other. Nobody's fighting, but it's just like, who are
Tension.
you and what the fuck are you doing here? Why did you roll for Darren?
Oh no.
Just for fun, no real reason.
No.
Okay.
I'll be honest, I do want a little bit of combat, but that's fine.
God damn, you're gonna start the Boston Massacre all over again.
No. I'm not. That was just a roll for fun. There's no
He
problem.
starts shooting up into the sky.
Bang!
I shoot
Who
at
shot
Selena.
Wait a minute.
You're a god. Tell me. You're a fucking god.
All right, that's a lot to unpack. Anyway, Drug is gonna go find Chief and the other chiefs.
Yeah, you'll make me a perception check.
Do-do-do-do-do.
Or investigation.
So you said
That-
perception?
It would actually be more like investigation.
Well, there's actually an argument to be made for persuasion, investigation, or perception.
Yeah. Oh, fuck it! Don't roll again. With the 15, you'll be able to find them. The three of them are kind of like in a semicircle, just sitting there for kind of like casually chatting.
He'll bow respectfully upon entry. Chiefs.
Well, welcome back, Drug Skull. We didn't think you'd make it.
I always please.
You were actually betting on that. I'm sorry.
He mocks being hurt.
We were wondering how long it would take you, and A, we were wondering how long it would take you, and B, if you would come back in one piece.
Well, I'm in one piece, as you can see.
And the leader of the Sun Claw, whose name currently escapes me, will turn to the leader of the Persniak, and you owe me 10 gold.
Damn. That's me.
So, here's the situation, as I have found it. Everyone is accounted for except for the Silver Cloud. The Druids are going to help us in our fight, but they do not want to be called upon unless absolutely necessary.
Which sounds exactly like them.
And they want some of their ancestral land back when it's all over.
Well, that is something that's out of our hands. That is over by Vasselheim.
We'll be dealing with them as well. So, as it stands with the Master, I yet to contact them again, but we met ourselves. We met them on our way into the Wildlands. They're camping near Endova, and we were assured their assistance if we took care of the beast.
So they'll probably still be over there, which I assume you're headed back that way anyway.
Yes, we are going to stock up before we leave.
Right.
As for yourselves, he looks at the Prusnaik. You, if I understand it, want monetary gain, sovereignty rights, which I have talked about with the others as well. He looks at the Hydran. As far as the Hydran, you want a little bit of land, financial gain, of course, protection, which we can provide, and to be respected as your own people. Correct?
Yes.
Now, this leads me to my question. Has anyone heard about the Silver Cloud?
Last we knew, the Silver Cloud was moving north. There was, that creature that you had killed rose up from their land.
Ah, I see. Would I... Damn it, I wish I could cast Sending. Damn it, I wish I could cast Sending. Ah, damn you, Sora.
What do you
Anyway.
want me to do?
Nothing, you don't know the guy. That seems to be the next place we're headed then. Do you know of any places in the north that they could be holed up in?
Unfortunately, not.
He'll look to the leader of the Hydran. Are any of your people familiar with the Silver Cloud? Enough to cast a Sending? Or you, who looks like
Unfortunately, none of us have the skill to do that.
Alright then. Looks like we'll be headed north. Is there anything you need to me while I'm here?
Not that any of us can think of.
Ah, yes. I'd almost forgotten. I have done. I have enacted one of my duties, shall we say. I have invoked a summit.
Alright.
If it pleases you, you may. I would like you to be the ones that decide amongst yourselves and through communication with the other leaders as to time and place that is adequate for all. But we need to speak of many things. Not as individual tribes, but as one people. Thank you. And bow respectfully and head out.
They all nod, kind of watching you leave. Right, so what are you guys up to now?
I'm waiting on Drog to come back.
I'm headed back.
I see Drog come back. Welcome back!
I'm back.
You're back! I've got your back!
Oh my god.
Mez, buddy.
I'm going to,
I'm fine, don't worry about it. Oh shit. Mez will just... So, where to now?
Are we heading back to town?
Well,
Yeah, Sora's plant could use some watering. It's been a few days.
Look, I've basically given up on that thing. It's probably the most pissed it can get.
Divinity is
Well-
precisely taking care of it. She's kind in that sense.
That's what you think.
Listen,
Well, it'll
That's
last a
like
few
that.
days without a little water, regardless.
It's
Where's
still
your
gonna be
next drug?
pissed. It's
is my wife guilty of plant murder? Sorry.
Oh, yeah, the worst kind of murder.
But,
But yeah. You guys heading back to Andover?
I thought we were heading north to wrap this all up.
I thought that's what they were.
Because, you guys, I thought you guys were gonna go back to Andover and then head north because you guys wanted to get supplies.
Or is it north in the wildlands or north just north?
It's straight north is what they said. Straight
Oh,
north.
so closer to Haven.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Then
Basically
probably,
on the way to Haven.
yeah, so go back to Andover. That sounds
Yeah,
like a
okay,
great
that works. No, that works then. I misunderstood then.
Nope,
So
y'all are good.
that's plausible, right? We go to Windover, find the cloud, then go to Haven.
Yeah, help Tegan with his stuff,
Holy
convince the Silvers, all that good stuff.
hell yeah, that man.
Okay. So you guys will spend the next day and a half or so traveling back to Andover. What do you guys want to buy before we wrap?
All right, guys. We are just setting up stuff for later. Thank you guys so much for tuning in for this little session. Next time we'll be continuing our place from Andover, I believe. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, whatever that bullshit is. See you guys.